Meow, meow, meow. It's the Cat Mario Show. Meow! We're back with another edition of the Cat Mario Show. And this episode is packed with loads more game tips and fun. Today, we'll be talking about our friend Yoshi. And finishing off with one of our famous quizzes.
We've put together some really tricky questions in the quiz. Do you think you'll be able to get them all right?
Well, let's begin now. Super Smash Brothers Secrets. As I mentioned, today we'll be talking about our friend Yoshi.
Such a cutie, and helpful too.
That's all true, but Yoshi's also a fierce warrior.
Don't be fooled by those innocent looks.
The first move we'll be looking at today is the egg roll. This lets you protect yourself with an egg as you charge into your opponent. It's useful because if you roll toward the edge like this, the egg will stop before it rolls off. However, if you keep holding the stick toward the edge, you'll roll right off. Be careful.
It's like a runaway train, or a runaway egg.
Next up, the standard special move called Egg Lay. You can swallow up your opponent and lay them in an egg.
Life sure is full of mysteries, and how Yoshi does that is one of them.
The opponent that's stuck in the egg can't move, so you can pull off a combo with egg roll, or just drop the egg off the edge of the stage.
Clever tactics, and it's perfectly unstoppable.
Next up is Yoshi's up special move, Egg Throw. You can launch an egg upwards in an arc.
Throwing an egg that you just laid can be a very effective attack.
You can change the range and speed of the egg by varying how long you hold down the button. Plus, you can change the angle of your egg launch using the control stick.
As you may have noticed, all of Yoshi's moves feature eggs.
By the way, Yoshi can also use an egg as a shield. But the egg doesn't grow smaller like a normal shield would. Instead, it gradually gets darker in color. When it's all black, the shield breaks.
Keep an eye on the color of that egg. If it breaks, you could be in big trouble.
That's all for our Super Smash Brothers tip today.
But we're not done with Yoshi, no way! Introducing our very special guest, Yarn Yoshi.
What? It's Yoshi, but made out of wool?
Exactly! The cuddliest Yoshi around, and the star of Yoshi's Woolly World.
Yoshi's Woolly World takes you to Craft Island, where Yoshi's companions have been kidnapped by that naughty Magic Koopa, Kamek.
Everything is made of wool. Yoshi, the world around you, and even the other characters.
It looks so snuggly. I just like to lie down there and relax.
You can't have a catnap. You have to save Yoshi's friends. You've got to help Yoshi make it through lots of levels and beat the baddies.
In Yoshi's Woolly World, Yoshi can swallow enemies and make balls of yarn. Just like that egg-laying move from before. Yoshi can launch the yarn balls at enemy, just like eggs, or pull strings with his tongue.
If the levels are too tricky, you can turn on Mellow Mode. In this mode, Yoshi gets a pair of wings to help overcome different dangers.
Aw, I think the wings kind of suit Yoshi.
Speaking of a new look, Yoshi can transform into all kinds of different things in certain levels. Like this Mega Yoshi. What a whopper!
Or like Sky Pop Yoshi, who flies like airplanes.
And what about Umbrella Yoshi, who can float gently on a breeze? Very handy.
But did you know? There are other ways to get a new look in Yoshi's Woolly World.
You can get new patterns in the game, and others can be unlocked with Amiibo.
Which means that you can have a Yoshi with yarn that looks like Donkey Kong, or the beloved and famous Mario.
Or that brave hero, Link.
But I thought you'd like Mario best.
Of course I do, silly! You can try out loads of different Amiibo with Yoshi's Woolly World and see which design you like the most. I know I'll be collecting them all.
Phew, you had me worried. Well, on to the next section. It's Super Quiz time!
Today's quiz will be about Super Mario Galaxy 2, Donkey Kong Country Returns, and Kirby's Return to Dreamland.
The first question is from Super Mario Galaxy 2. It's an adventure set in outer space, which is why it's called Galaxy. During this adventure, like always, Mario powers up using a variety of items. Here's the question. Which one of these is not in Super Mario Galaxy 2? 1. Cloud Mario. 2. Star Mario. 3. Bee Mario. 4. Rock Mario. The answer is 2. Star Mario. The others are all featured in Super Mario Galaxy 2. Cloud Mario creates clouds that can be used as platforms.
It's a very useful power.
Bee Mario can fly a little bit, like this.
He can also cling on to honeycombs.
Rock Mario turns into a boulder and rolls around with loads of momentum.
Which means you can go bowling.
The next question is from Donkey Kong Country Returns. The baddies in this title are the mysterious Tiki Tak tribe.
Very spooky types.
They have very peculiar names. This one is Tiki Goon. The flying one is Tiki Buzz.
And you can use those guys as platforms.
There are other types too. The question is, what is this member of the Tiki Tak tribe called? 1. Tiki Fire. 2. Burning Tiki. 3. Tiki Torch. 4. Warm Tiki. The answer is 3. Tiki Torch. These Tiki Torch guys are super hot, so be careful.
You can't go straight for them, you know.
To beat them, you have to put out the flames by blowing on them first.
Blow them out, then take them out.
The last question is from Kirby's Return to Dreamland. In this game, Kirby can copy very powerful super abilities by swallowing special enemies. Take a look at this cool move. Of course, the abilities change depending on which enemy Kirby swallows. So here's the question. What will this super ability do? 1. Turn enemies into ice cream. 2. Turn enemies into icicles. 3. Turn Kirby into a polar bear. 4. Turns Kirby into a snowman. The answer is 4. Turns Kirby into a snowman. Let's try it out straight away.
Cute, but powerful. Just let loose.
The other super abilities are really powerful too.
And that was the last question. How did you do?
Well, that's all we have time for today. How did the episode go so quickly?
I know! Thanks for dropping by to hang out with us. We've had lots of fun.
We hope you'll come back and see us again next time.
Until then,
bye!